Welcome back to FVRV. If you don't know what it is, if you're new to it, you're not. You know what? Okay. Listen, guys, if you don't know what it is, and if you're new to the channel and whatnot, brains, I really need more people to come to watch these videos. They're really good. And you know what? If you're not, you never heard this channel, it's FVRV, short for film and video game review. Because I was tired of saying that one word, but I've got FVR because it sounds a lot easier. Alright. And this is episode 8, and I'm reviewing a very good film. I think I watched recently. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was really good, like really good. And that's okay. You know, because you know what? It might shock you guys, but I never actually seen this. Sorry. You know what? It might shock you guys, but I never actually watched this film. Because you know what? I never actually watched this film in my life, and this is the first time I watched it. So I've never seen it. I was like, oh, I might watch it because nothing else. Netflix, I watched it. I was like, wow, this film really good. Yeah, really good. Anyway, I'm gonna go into the plot now. Obviously, yeah, the pianist, film 2002. Obviously, there's a lot of actors you probably know, and there's a lot of great actors you've ever seen. The film. What's it called now? You ever seen the Budapest Hotel, the film? It's a film now, based, I think, one of the cats anyway. Really fun, by the way, you can watch that as well. Anyway, I know, I don't know. Okay, yeah. So obviously directed by Roman Polanski. Again, I think he's a Polish film director. Actually, by the way, absolutely amazing director, because his films, so I think especially this film, so you know what, I think especially this film, so I think Roman Polanski, obviously amazing director. I think his films are really great, but I love this one because, one, the story in it was so good. I thought, wow, this story is really good. Like, you don't like, I think some films now you get stories of life and death and all that. I think this film for 2002 is absolutely amazing. Guys, you haven't watched it, I mean, absolutely amazing film, it really is. Honestly, it's just amazing. Anyway. Obviously, I'll get into the plot now. Yeah, I said that film. Obviously, the plot of the film is, during the Second World War, a pianist, a pianist named a pianist who is obviously a Polish pianist who is a musical, like, anyway. Obviously, yeah. So the Second War, a Polish pianist named. Now, I'll try not to butcher this up because the name is Polish. I'll try to butcher up if I can because I'm not very good with Polish names. I do apologise. It's like Mike, and I don't say that probably. Anyway, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Vitaly. Okay, Vladi. Right, now try and not butchering it, but obviously his name is Vladi for sure. Vladi for sure. I think his name, yeah. I watched the film, but I can't remember his how you say his name. I know it's Polish. The name is Polish. It's quite when you say the word, but I do apologize about the name. They Polish up there. I do apologize about that name. I didn't mean to just the name. I never used. I'm just supposed to name. So when you said him, I was speaking English to him. So yeah. Named. Obviously, yeah. Vladi for sure. Obviously, who's a Polish pianist who plays the piano, and obviously he's a musician as well. He's a very good musician for his job. I think he's a teacher in the film. He's quite a teacher. You know what? I think he's a teacher, and his family. I'm gonna go. And faces various struggles as he loses connection with his family, and as the situation worsens, and he hides in the ruins of Warsaw, which was completely bombed. I think the film, I think like this, not me. I think like the main like city of like Warsaw was completely bombed in the film. I was like, wow. Like I think this fella actually ends up actually hiding in the old ruins of, not the old ruins, God no, I think obviously of the old slash ruins of the city of Warsaw. You go, wow, he survived. He actually survived these buildings. Yeah, it's amazing how it works out. It's just crazy, really. Just mad though, yeah. Anyway, of Warsaw in in order to survive, because one, I thought the character who played was, I thought the character who played him, I thought it was brilliant character because what, excuse me, you know what, I think it's brilliant the character who I think the actor who plays him. So I think the actor who plays his brains. I think the actor who plays the musician's brains, because he basically showed right how, like, despite the war going on in Poland and Germans invading and whatnot, he thought, wow, this guy actually properly struggled. I think so. Okay, so I think after he lost contact with his family, and you know, he actually ended up hiding in the ruin, not ruins, obviously in the like, you know, the ruins of city of Warsaw. You think, well, you know what? He's had to survive all. You know, he's had all that's. You know, he's had all that to deal with, and you know, I think his best way to survive. So you know what? Now, you know what? He's found the best way to survive all that stuff, and you know, I think. Sorry, I think there's a scene in the end of the film. Not the end of the film. Sorry, before the end of the film, right? Where basically this German, obviously, I think where this German like soldier, you know, he's actually helping this, you know, he's giving him like, you know, I mean, he's giving him like food, you know, he's giving him like bread, he's giving him food, you know, I think he's giving him like, you know what, speaking of that, you know, a scene where it's like, you're hungry, you want food, he actually offers him food. Well, so I think, you know what, he's actually a building, right, he actually is like, this must be like a estate, it must be like a house or a pit. I don't know. So he jumps us, says, who are you? He says his name, obviously. So he says his name, and you know, he goes, what did you used to do? He goes, play the piano. He said, he actually plays the piano, and the German fella is just like, wow, this guy's really good. This guy's proper, like, really good playing piano. Amazing. Anyway, and I thought, you know what, wow, I was like, no, wow, this guy. I was like, you know what, that's amazing. That he said, listen, right, you know what, he goes, you know, I think after that he basically goes, listen, where you hiding, where you live and hiding in this building? He says, up there, and he says, how you live up here? Well, yeah, I was like, wow. So I found it because I found it really interesting. Oh, German was asking the Jew questions, like, wow, not Jew, you know, he was asking this pianist the questions, you know, what are you, what's your race, not race, what's your religion and whatnot, you know, so that I thought it was interesting how he did that. I thought, wow. I think it shows the Germans, apart from being, I was going to say something, I was going to say something, but I won't say it because I might offend a few people, so I'm not going to say it, but wow, it's just amazing, really. As well as, you know, I thought in the film, really, that was it, because the scene before the end, he goes, you know what, do you want any more food? I said, yeah, more food. And goes, you know what, yeah, listen, I'm going in trouble, listen, I might get in trouble for getting food. He goes, you know what, listen, I might get in trouble with you for getting these food or whatnot. He goes, you know what, listen, you know what's fine. He's like, you know what, you might get trouble, but he goes, it's fine. I thought, he goes, you know what, it's fine. He goes, I think the Jewish PR space says, listen, I don't get in trouble. I'm like, no, yeah, fine, I don't get in trouble. It's fine, no, I'm missing. You know what I mean? I thought it was really, I thought it was really brilliant that, you know, he basically did that. I thought it was mad. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is like, I was like, this film amazing. Like, that was just like, wow, like, whoa. Like, it opened your eyes, like, wow. Warsaw was probably the start of Second World War, wasn't it? Because Warsaw in Poland, it's in Poland, so wow, it's amazing, really. Just like, mind blowing, like, whoa. It's just mad though, yeah. I know, crazy. So was it? You know what? I think the scene for the end of the film where I think the Germans who were leaving Warsaw, I think they're going back to Germany or something like that. I think they've been called back or sent back to Germany or something like that. I can't remember now. Apparently he says, you know what? He goes, obviously, what's your name? He says, Vladislav. He goes, yeah, he goes, same. He goes, you know what? Okay, so I thought, you know what? I think obviously he said, you know what? Obviously my name is. So I think so. Okay, I think obviously for the German, obviously. Sorry, I think obviously for the German. So I think for obviously German obviously leaves Warsaw, right, Poland. He asks us, "What's your name?" He says, Vitali Romanski, and he said, "I'll hear on the radio for your name. I'll hear out on the radio for your name and your mood. I'll hear out." So I think something like that. Yeah, sorry, I think you basically said something like, "Thank you. I'll hear out for your name on the radio." I thought like, wow. I was like, no, that was. So I was like, no, I thought that was brilliant. I thought that was so brilliant. That bit, I was like, that's like the kind of thing they can actually go, I'll go for you, yeah. You're good, I'll listen to your music, yeah. I was like, wow. No, see, I was seriously amazed how good it was. I was amazed how good that scene was. I was like, this director must be, I was like, no, this director must be an amazing director of his job. I mean, he must be amazing at doing that job, being a director. I imagine now. Anyway, yeah, so you know what? And then obviously he says to him, "Are you cold?" Sorry, I was yeah. Yes, you know. He goes, "You know what? Are you cold? Do you need a coat?" Says, like, oh, I asked. You know what? He basically asked him as well in that scene as well. He asked him, "Are you cold? Do you want my coat?" He says, "Really, really, yeah." He goes, "No." He goes, "You know what? I have my coat. I don't want you being cold and all that." Amazing, yeah. Actually, so I think that scene itself is amazing as well. But I was like, amazing scene as well. So yeah, I think there's another scene as well in the film where I think with a rush with the base, I think it's like the Ukraine or not Ukraine. I think it was like something. I think something like the Ukraine or the Russian army are in there. He goes, oh no, it's Germany and stuff like that. He goes, he's firing. So okay, so I think I was rushed. So okay, so I think like the Polish or the Ukraine. I think the Ukraine or Russian army saying, no, he's actually he's Jew. He's a Jew. And goes, why are you wearing that coat for? Like, he says, I was cold. I was like, wow, that scene is so interesting. It's like okay, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll rant about that now, but I'll go into okay. Of number one, Adrien Brady. He plays and I'll say that with Brandy. Obviously, yeah. Okay. Number one, Adrien. Obviously, okay. So to be honest, this is the list of the people who stars, the characters in this film. Starring Adrien Brandley as Winwood. Right. I cannot say this fella's the character's name. I'm mad. Okay, and as Brandley as Scully Woodlski. Alright. Tali Woodlski. He plays him. I thought Agent Bradley. He plays that character. So you know what, he plays like that character really well. He plays the character of the teacher who's also plays the piano as well. It's like, wow, that's amazing. That's just like, wow, it's amazing. Obviously, yeah. Then obviously, second one, obviously, you've ever seen what's this? The Save Some Beats one. I can't remember what's it wasn't. I think it was on. So obviously, yes. Obviously, number two. Obviously, you've ever seen the series. I think it's like Body Alive. Not Body Alive. I think what's that? Crime Series meets one company's gone out. I think so okay. So yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. That's number two. Emilia Fox. You probably know from. I think it's Body Lies or Notice, something like that. I know the Crime Series movies. I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, obviously she plays obviously she plays the first character's girlfriend or I think like girlfriend. So obviously I think Emilia Fox, she plays the character of I think like the woman he's going out with, the woman that he's going out with, or it's his girlfriend. I don't know, but yeah, something like that. And it's like, wow. I thought she had a good character doing that. Like, you know, the way she was like, you know, what's going on in the war, and it's mad. Yeah, amazing, really. Then obviously Thomas Because now I'll try and say it specifically because I'm not very good. Thomas Kretschmann as Captain Wilhelm Harris, who actually is the German soldier he meets in the last scene of the film, and he actually meets in the last few scenes of the film, and yeah, that's him now. Well, I think that's his German. Well, I think the actor's German as well. He speaks like German. I don't know if that's German or not. Then obviously, sorry, okay. Then number 3, obviously he was number 3. Obviously, yeah. Then obviously he was number 3. Number 4, Frank Finlay as the father. He plays the father of the family. Obviously, he plays the father in the family, really, of obviously the family who are of the Pinos, really. You know, he plays the father. Quite good actor. I mean, I don't know. So I think his role was quite good in the film, right? Yeah. Then obviously, now I think this is an English. Again, number 5. And I'll try not to say. I don't know his first name properly. I'll try to say Maureen Ripman. She plays the mother. I thought, obviously, you know what she. You know, if you've ever watched the soap series Crime Street, I never watched, so I don't know what it is, but she plays the mother, and it's quite good really in that one. Then obviously Ed Stoppard. I feel Stoppard. Obviously Ed. Obviously, again number 6, Ed Stoppard as Henryk. Ed Stoppard as Henryk. He plays. I think he plays the character really well. I think he plays that character really well because I think that character, you know, was kind of like a good friend, and then, you know, sorry, not that. No, he plays the character who's like the brother or the friend. I think I don't remember now. Yeah, because I just finished watching it, so I can't be honest. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. Then obviously Julian. Then obviously number 7, Julia Renner as Regina, who I think she played. And she plays she plays Regina, who is the sister in the film. I think again, remember the family really. You know, she's the one. I think so. I think it's a good one. I think it's amazing how, you know, he it's crazy. Yeah. Then then obviously Michael zebrowski as now I'll try not to say this. So I'm trying not to say like dirty this because the name just sounds a bit wrong, if you get me, but I won't. I'll try much as Rejerkin as Rejerkin. I think he's like the best. I think he's one of his. So I think it's like one of his friends. I think, I don't know, but yeah. Listen, you know what? I thought this film overall was really quite good. You know what? Like, you want a war film that's not so bloodshed, and, you know, just a little bit of bloodshed but not much bloodshed. This film's idea, because one, this film has got it's a brilliant film. Obviously, I think the film itself, the way it's done is brilliant. Director of the film, he did a brilliant job doing the film. You know, I think directing the film was really good, really was. And plus the story, you know what? I think plus the story to the film, and plus the story to the film was really good. I thought the story in the film was really, really good. I thought, you know what, that's the story in this film is absolutely brilliantly done, amazingly done, and the film. I think the plot to the film is a really good plot. It's a really good plot to the film, because one, like, I think like some things you watch aren't really good plots, but I think in this film, ideally they're amazing. I think, wow. I think 2002 was a really good film, yeah. I was like, wow, this film's amazing. Anyway, yeah. There you go. Mad. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Obviously, I think this film is you like war films, like, you don't want a war film that's too bloody or so many guts, right? And you don't want a film like that. So I think you don't want films like Saving Private Ryan. So this film's a good one. The pianist is a really good, well done film. It's a film that I'd recommend you go watch. It's absolutely a film I think is brilliant. I really think it's a brilliant film. The way it's done, the plot, the story to it, absolutely amazing. And it's a film that I seriously recommend you go watch. It really is that good. Just like, it's really good. So yeah, really interesting film, really. But you know what? There's a few acts in there you probably know from Hotel Budapest and the Crime Scene of BBC One. Can't remember the name now. You know, obviously that really good film. But yeah, those guys. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot to mention it before. Yeah, sorry. You know what? I think it's a really good bit after the end of the film when I think after he survived it. You know, he's actually in like a recording studio playing the piano. He's actually in a recording studio playing the piano, and he's not the same person he was when he was actually playing the piano for the war and whatnot. And it's like wow, it really like it not just. Sorry, not that. Sorry again. Sorry, not that shell shock. But it sounds like he's changed since the war, since the Second World War happened. He's not the same person. So I think So I think his best friend, not best friend. So I think his like colleague says, "Listen, I know what's happened to you during the thing in Warsaw. It's horrible what happened to you and stuff like that." Yeah. Okay, so I think actually. I think the end of the film he actually does play in like a music hall or a theatre or a music hall in Poland, and it's like in Poland. It's like wow. He actually says like what a sorry, you know what? Okay, sorry, okay, sorry. You know what? As well as that, I think the end to the film is actually really, really, really good. Like a really good end to the film, it really is. Okay, so I thought the end to the film was really, really good. Okay, so you know what I thought? Okay, so I met me. You know what? I thought the end to this film was really, really, really good. Like I thought the end to this film was really, really good. It really was. And you know what? Again, to film. Listen, guys, you want to go and watch film there. You want a really good film, war film that's got so much bloodshed and whatnot. Go and watch the film The Pianist. It's the pianist. So, but I can't say the word. Obviously, go and watch the film The Pianist because it's absolutely a really good like quality film to watch. I really mean it's a really good film to watch. You want a really good film that not much bloodshed in this film is you because this film is brilliantly done. Story's really good. And I thought this film's just up there with some of the films of 2002 are actually really good and it's just crazy how good it was. But listen, guys. That's just my thought on the film. And listen, you guys might want to go and watch. If you've got Netflix, you can actually go and watch this film on Netflix. You can. If you haven't, go out and buy a DVD of this film. Go and watch it. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think it's a type of do you think? So I was going to do you think it's a film that you would like to see? The film you don't want to see? Would you? Do you like films like this? Don't you like films like this? Would you want to see something more with more blood and guts or not? Or or do you like a film like The Pianist? Or do you like something like that? Or is it too sad for you? Or anything like that? Really? So or anything? You know what? Or anything like that? Or anything like that? Really? So yeah, there you go. Yeah, obviously there you go. Obviously, guys, there you go. There's my review of the film The Pianist, 2002. Obviously, the film The Pianist, filmed in 2002. Amazing film, really is. Yeah. Obviously, okay, guys. Let me first. Obviously, do you think this is the film you'd want to watch? Film you won't want to watch, or anything? Obviously, Okay, yeah. Obviously, you want to see more. Sorry. You know what? Obviously, you want to see more. You want to see more content of this. If you want to see more content, of this. Just go to facebook.com/ I really appreciate if you go to Facebook. So I really appreciate if you do it as well. I really appreciate if you do it as well, guys. I really do need a chance to get more people going. Obviously, obviously need to see more people go reach this channel. Be nice, but anyway, what happens that. And obviously, I really appreciate it as well, guys. Just go. If you want to see more stuff like this, just go to facebook.com/ FVRV. That that's short form for. I really appreciate you share it, give us like the comments, and I really appreciate if you subscribe to. I really appreciate if you want to see more videos, you want to see more videos like this, and you want to see more videos like this, and if you want to see more videos like this and get notifications for those videos as well. And I really appreciate if you do subscribe. If you do subscribe to Everton 1878, you subscribe. Yeah, okay. So I really do appreciate you if you do want to see it. So if you do if you want to see more videos like this, you want notifications for the videos as well. Yeah. So, okay. And I really appreciate if you do. I really do appreciate if you subscribe to Everton 1878 at YouTube.com. I'll probably do a few more of these videos since Everton. I've just ruined my weekend just been a pass. So I'll try and do. I will try and do an episode 9. I will try and do another episode of FVRV. Probably not this week. Probably next week or the week after that. I'll probably try and do another one. I'll try and do another episode of FVRV. The brothers. Obviously, I will see if I can do another episode of FVRV. Not this week, maybe next week or the week after. I might see if I can do an episode then. See what happens. If I don't know, I'll watch something else really to do a review, but I will watch something else. Yeah. Obviously, yeah. So, yeah.